Okay, tubes, so how's it going today? So I guess it's time to grind some nuts. So we're going to try to grind that one bolt off. And I don't have a cutting wheel for this, so I'm just going to have to go with the regular grinding wheel for now until I can get me one of those cutoff wheels for it. We'll just try it, and if it doesn't seem to do much, well then forget it then, but we'll try it for now. Anyway, I haven't ran this thing in a while. It's been a couple of months. That would have been when whenever I had sharpened my blades, I guess. So the last time that would have ran. So I gotta get my handle out, and I need my wrench. There's my little handy dandy wrench for it. Everything else is just paperwork. So I did bring some safety glasses, but I don't have no hearing protection, so I'm not gonna run it too much anyways. So just enough to do whatever, you know. This should already be loose. So this is the size of the wheel I have, but that's the only one that I have, you know. So pull down like so, and then I gotta put this back on, and then I gotta use the wrench. There's the button. Show this. Let's see here. Guess if it'll slip in the, there we go. That's got to slip into place, and then you got to take your little redneck thing here and tighten the living shit out of it. Well, not the living shit out of it, but oh, shit. There. Just so she don't go slipping away from us. Yeah, tight enough. We'll put our trusty handle on. You're supposed to be able to tighten it down with something like this too, but I don't know. Should be fine actually, but yeah. So I don't know how long my cord will reach, so we'll just have to probably not. I'll probably have to end up putting the extension cord on if that. Yeah, I think I'll need the extension cord, guys, because it's not gonna be long enough. So I got one here. Hopefully it works. So yeah, I'm gonna plug my fan because we don't need to send power to that. And I'll probably be unplugging this top light too. I'll plug this in that one for now, anyways. Okay. Still recording, yeah. So, yeah. So an update on the computer too. It was yesterday that the computer guy called. It was Saturday, and something about the hard drive got fried in it and had to be replaced. So he's doing that now. Well, probably not today, but he'll probably be doing it probably Monday or something. I don't know, but so that's what's wrong with her. It's the hard drive that got dickered. So yeah, that's what he thinks. That's what he said the problem was. I didn't ask. I forgot to ask him. Maybe asked him what he thinks maybe caused it to get fried, but I forgot to ask him that. So, yeah. I don't know what to grind. We're better off just grinding the stupid nut. So, yeah. So he'll, I guess, he thinks I should get it back sometime this week coming up. Well, this week that's starting Monday, you know, because it's Sunday today. So he said sometime I should get it back. He thinks maybe, well, I'm not 100% sure, either Tuesday or, he said either from Tuesday to Wednesday or Friday or whenever the hell. I guess, well, sometime that damn week. I don't know exactly when, but he says one of these damn weeks or one of these days I'll get it back. He said that the computer, what the hell was it? Well, he said that, well, since it's the hard drive, it would have to be, I guess that's like the memory for the computer, I guess. I don't know, but he says he wanted to know if I wanted him to, like, get my pictures and stuff off and any, like, important information that's on it. Well, there's no information on it. There's only a few pictures, you know, that I could find easily again. So I just said, no, just, you know, let them go. I can refind them again. It won't be too bad, I guess. So I'm gonna put this back in the box so I don't lose it. So I'm gonna go and grab me some cotton balls to stick in my eardrums. That'll probably dampen the noise down a little bit. Probably won't get rid of it 100%, but maybe it'll kind of ease the. You know, I probably won't be running that long, but see, what I'm worried about too is, for one, is I don't know how the hell I'm going to grind this, because I think the bolt will probably just spin, and I can't clamp it down with anything. So unless I use my, well, I mean, if you use a C-clamp, it would probably hold it, but we'll try it first without it, and then I'll unplug my top light. There. So the only two things that are in this power cord now is my top light over there, and then my extension cord. If I notice that the light is flickering, which I had it running on when I was running the air compressor, the light was kind of flickering, but it seems alright. So, but the thing is, guys, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get you guys set up so you guys can see this. I'm gonna have to involve a couple of 2x4s, kind of make like a redneck. I'm gonna put you guys, of course, far away so you guys can kind of see, but then yet get protected so you guys don't get hit by sparks. Because who knows which way the sparks will go. So I don't know if I'll need all three, but you know, just so I will put you guys right up against there. Sparks should most likely go out the window or out the big door here. So, well, depending on how the hell I grind. This thing hasn't ran in a couple of months, so I'll have to kind of let it spin for a second just to make sure it still works. And maybe I better get the WD-40 out of there. Everything else is not flammable. Well, besides that stupid plastic thing. Well, I might as well get it out of here too, I guess. Frick it. Oh, shit. It's just a damn mess here in the shop. But I don't bother cleaning anything until I'm done working. But that's not a very good worker then. They say that if you want to be a good worker, or a mechanic, keep your work area clean at all times. So even while you're working, that way you can, it'll be easy for you to find stuff. So yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know. Forgot to show. That one guy watches this video. I forget your YouTube channel name, but this is the only numbers I've written on the side. And Type 27, Black & Decker. But this is a grinding wheel, so I don't know if this will work that well. I would like a cutoff wheel. Maybe even like a thinner one. I mean, of course, the thinner they are, they won't last quite that long, but that's alright. I thought that wheel was a lot thicker than that, but I have used it, so maybe it went down a little bit. So let me go find some cotton balls and stick them in my eardrums, and then I guess we'll attempt to start grinding the living shit out of that nut and see what the hell happens to it. So yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so I managed to find a couple cotton balls, and I had no good way of putting them in my ears, so I got this like old winter like cappy thing. It's just to protect your ears mostly from the cold. I'm gonna put that on, and then put the cotton balls in my ears. I think that'll work. It'll probably soften down on the noise levels anyways a little bit. Cause this grinder's way too just way too bloody fucking loud. Way too bloody loud. So I'm gonna put this on first. Oh yeah. And that keep your head nice and toasty warm too all at the same time. That just fantastic. Oh yeah. Yeah. But it'll work though, I bet. So let's get grinding, I guess, and it seems to help. I can tell a difference in my hearing, so it'll probably look retarded, but it's working, so that's all I can do until I can get some hearing protection. Now you probably won't see nothing, so I do apologize, but I'm trying to so I don't know if you guys will get to see anything. Hang on, let me get rid of this one board. Okay. So I do apologize if you don't see anything. So, oh yeah, we need the good old gotta have the good old eye protection too, you know. So let me slip that on, okay? Oh yeah. So I guess let's get grinding then. Do a quick test to make sure that it works. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna grind the damn thing, so I guess let's just grind and see what the hell happens, I guess. I gotta figure out how to grind first. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe that might work. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna grind the damn thing. Phew, stinks. Just wants to spin, pretty much. I gotta pinch that against something, but what? So I gotta figure out how to pinch that so it would stay. So think of as my C-clamp. And it just smells like rubber in here. If I could pinch it in such a way that it would hold it. Probably not. Ah, you cocksucker. If I pinch it against the... oh, come on. Fuck. How the hell are you gonna grind at that then? So it wants to do is freaking spin, so... well, let's just try that, I guess. It's working, but I can't get to it good enough to grind it right. Son of a bitch. Because I don't want to grind. I don't want to grind my C-clamp too. Son of a bitch. I'll also unplug the tool for safety. Okay, so it's grinding, and make sure there's nobody coming around because they're probably like, "Oh, what's that loud noise?" Actually, since I got that stuff in my ears, I actually can't really hear the grinder too well. I can hear it a little bit, but so I can't get the phone to stabilize for you. But it's working though; it's grinding down. It's grinding it down, but I just don't know how I would get it to stay unless I put the C-clamp on the bottom side of that nut. Maybe that would work, but see, I got it pinched so it won't rotate, because then it'll just rotate and I won't be able to grind it. Oh, starting to rain. They were calling rain today. Or maybe not, it's just leaves. It's probably just fucking leaves. So yeah, I did unplug the grinder for safety. Everyone should do that. Even though it's way over there, you know, this tool, but still, it could turn on automatically, you know. Okay. So, I don't know how I can get this phone to stay. No. Well, now you guys are too damn close. Right here, then. Yeah. I can't hear a goddamn thing now. So, it'll fit underneath. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, my knee's freaking out. God, I can't see the fucking. And my shoe's coming off. So, someone's out mowing. Mustache got done mowing today. Took off earlier yesterday. Supposed to go smoke some marijuana with some friends. Since that's all they seem to do is smoke marijuana. Oh, you bitch. Get on there just right. Now you won't get on there at all. Okay. Well, shit, anyway. Unless I kind of just keep switching between the two. said, I don't want to grind the goddamn... Well, don't go behind it now. Bet you 10 to 1 that'll probably... Oh, shit. What the fuck? You're working just fine 2 seconds ago, and now you don't want to work at all. See, I don't know how I'm going to grind that son of a bitch if I can't get this son of a bitch to stay on the son of a bitch, you know? Unless I just... That probably isn't going to work either. God damn it. So I got nothing good enough to pinch that, and I don't even know what the hell they would make to pinch stuff. Because all I got is that goddamn the C clamp and then that other clamp. But I got to be able to grind at that. And it seems to be working grinding at her, so... I don't know what to do. So you know what? I'm going to kill the camera. Figure out how to get this damn thing to stay, and then I'll get back to you. So 1 second. Okay guys, so just a quick update now. Number one rule, besides eye protection and hearing protection, is skin protection. It actually hurts. Getting hit by sparks. I didn't think it would, but my whole right arm here was getting hit by sparks because they were bouncing off the cultivator, and it just felt like little bitty chunks of steel hitting you. So I know what that feels like now, but... So, I'm grinding at it now for a couple of seconds here. Because the grinder makes quick work. I don't know how much longer this wheel will last. Someone has to let me know how long these will last, because I don't want to, destroy them. So someone has to let me know. But I've been grinding at this nut, and now this nut's been doing the spins, because I can't clamp it down right, so I've just been letting it spin, and it's been grinding it down, but it's getting hot now, so I'm going to let it cool for a couple seconds, and I don't know, somewhere inside there, it was starting to smoke, so I don't know if it could just be burning up some, like, grass or something that was stuck inside, but... So, it's working. I've kind of nicked the cultivator here too a little bit, but... So, they are right. You can grind down nuts. And look how much that went down already. It's just kind of hot now, but... I'll let it cool for a couple seconds, and then, go back to grinding again. So, I just been letting it spin. It still seems to grind it. It's been grinding the my poor old washer here too, a little bit. So yeah, should get it off pretty soon. Anyways, so the thing is, if I have to grind through each and every one of these nuts, I'm going to be out of a wheel in no time. So, but yeah, seems to be grinding okay. Keep gnawing at it for a while. I imagine I might even have to start gnawing down the washer too, just so I can gnaw at the top piece there. I don't know, I might even be able to chip the rest of that off with the screwdriver or something, but we'll keep grinding for now. And there's actually not a whole heck of a lot left to grind from what it looks like here. So just starting to cool down now a little bit. There's even a little bit of slop in that mess now. So it is working. But I mean, I don't know how long these wheels will last. You think they would last for a while, but... So someone's going to have to let me know how long they'll last. I'll give you a look at it. you know. So, not a very thick wheel, but... So someone please let me know how long these wheels will last before I gotta replace them. I mean, I would like to... I'm gonna finish off this, I hope, but... Someone just has to let me know how much longer they'll last before I have to replace them. I mean, someone's been telling me that I can get these wheels anywhere, just I gotta figure out what size hole. Well, I think I'm gonna see if Black & Decker has some. I'd rather stick with their own kind of blades. I don't want to put other companies' blades on, you know. So I suppose it wouldn't hurt, but, you know, I'll just be on the safe side, so. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to grind, and we'll see where we get. So yeah. So yeah, so I'll see you Teebs in a little bit. Okay, so welcome back. So 2 seconds later, it's only been like 2 seconds. So I went and made a couple more rounds. You guys wouldn't believe what happened. You guys wouldn't believe it at all. So I kept grinding. I pushed a little harder on it. Then the bolt like stopped. And guess what fell off? Which was hot though. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, Mama, she's hot. Ooh. The nut fell off. Yay. Washed. Look at that. I wonder what kind of... Ooh, they're hot though. They're still hot. Ooh, Mama. Yeah, it won't take long to cool down. So, yeah, everyone's right. You can grind the shit out of nuts and I guess the only thing I don't like about it is that I get hit with sparks. I even got hit in the lip. I'm not bleeding though. You know, it's just tiny little sparks, but... So, yeah, everyone's fucking right. You can grind. Well, I mean, I knew you could grind. I mean, I've been grinding my blades, but... Well, actually, I only did that once. I sharpened my blade one time off that, you know. So, if you can't clamp it down, just grind it. Let the damn bolt spin. It, seemed to knot it down pretty good. And I don't know if I have a bolt to replace that or not. I'm not even showing you guys, but... I don't want to touch it right now because they're hot. Hot. Yeah, still, the washer's still warm yet, which is... Still warm. I could touch it a little more now, but I'll wait a couple more minutes. She's just not even like supposed to get up to like 75 or something today. I thought they said 85, but I don't know. When I went out earlier today and checked the temperature, well, before I walked out, I checked the temperature thing there, and it said 70 or 69. So she's a little cool. It's okay. It's a good day to grind though. The stuff will cool down quick, but so I can have my top light running too when I'm grinding. It'll flicker a little bit, but not too bad. So here's the nut or the washer. Still salvageable. I could probably grind it smooth again, but it's still alright. So we got a good washer. That's a little dicker, but still good yet. So I'll probably put it back on here when I get my new one. Shouldn't rust for a wee while anyways. So yeah, still a good washer yet. So let's see if we can touch the nut yet. Oh yeah. So here's the nut. I grinded the living crap out of it. Like, it was so much bigger than that, right? It was like the size of this guy, which is probably the size of this guy right here. And then within probably 5 minutes of me grinding this nut, look how small it gotten now. You could probably still use this nut if you really wanted to. I mean, it just wouldn't be for something that's going to be under a lot of tension all the time, especially like these bolts, you know. They're under so much tension all the time, so... But most bolts are, so what can you use it for? Use this for? Nothing, really. I just want to keep it for looks. You can remind yourself how proud you are. Like, I don't know what happened. I think the bolt stopped spinning, and then it just, like... The grinder, like, grabbed it right off. because I mean the threads inside still look fine on this nut. So let's pull our bolt out. Okay, now if you look here now, see right here in my finger, see that kind of like that little scarred spot, like a big chunk I took out of. Okay, well that's where I was hacking away at her. But she just didn't want to do a goddamn thing. But you can see I've been grinding at the nut too, which is fine. I don't know if I would have a... Looks like the bearing's alright. Didn't scar my little berry thingy. Yeah, look at that hole. See, there's a hole on this side that was originally square. I mean, the bolt still looks fine, like it's still square, but it's the hole that got rounded off now. So, I don't know if I would have a... Look at this wore down spot on her. See that, how it's been so wore down? Like like if you had a nut way up here, you would never be able to get it off here. You'd have to you'd have to take a tool to it and retread it, or whatever the word I'm looking for, to put the grooves back in. I know they make them. I was gonna get myself one of those. You can get them on Northern Tools too, just for the hell of it. I mean, look how dirty it gets the bolt too. Look at my hand, my fingers. That's all grind down metal. So yeah, grinding does work. I didn't think it would, but I guess you just gotta... See, that's how it was, I think. Yeah. That's how it was on there originally. She won't go... Oh my god, she kind of went back on there again. A little bit. She won't... So I guess I probably grinded it down just enough for it either slipped off or the bolt stopped spinning, and then it was just like an impact gun almost, just right off. So the nut and bolt's useless now, but the washer's still brilliant yet. It's still usable. Still usable yet. So we got that bolt out. Fucking right. But that means I still got to grind through, I think that one I could get off. I think I can put another socket to that. And then there was this guy here. I think I might have to grind him off too, because it's the same one as this. Same as this guy. So I'm probably just going to grind it. I'm not even going to bother. Well, it spins anyway, so let me see. So I'll probably just end up just right at that too. So actually, let me go see if I have a nut that'll fit. So grinders, best investment ever. See, I was kind of scared to use it because I've never used a grinder before. Even when I was sharpening my blades, I was kind of nervous about it because they're my blades, and I didn't want to ding them up. So, okay, I got the tool unplugged, so I can plug my top light back in. So, hearing protection and eye protection. You should, what's the other word I'm looking for? Skin protection, too. I don't know if this bolt would fit. Damn it! I'm going the wrong way with it, of course. God damn. Oh, I bet you it would. Look, because see if the washer fits on there. Yeah, I would slip pins in, but... Oh shit, they fit perfect. Oh, there's a little slop in them. Well, fuck me running. There's a little slop in those bolts, but once you crank them down, well, shit. Anyways, see, what I would like to do if they're longer, put something there, so then when I get like a hacksaw, I could just right through them and off they come. But I don't know what to put on there. These bolts ain't quite long enough. They'll work. I'm going to put that old washer back on here. I got one new one there. So, yeah. Grinder. Freaking right. I still want to buy that air-powered grinder, though. So I got me a... I don't need that. I guess save it for the nether bolts. So I'm still going to probably invest in the air grinder too. I don't know if I will or not, but I might. I guess that grinder's just as good, I guess. So some people were saying that Black & Decker are not very good tools. Well, so far it's been good to me, so I don't know what they're crying about. Maybe I should put it on the other, this way, because the inside's smushed in. This is the old washer now that I'm putting back on, because it's alright, it ain't gonna break or nothing. No, this bolt's gonna spin, of course. Or not. No, it is now. Well, not really. If you pull on it. Well, shit. So anyways, guys, I think we could probably go back out into the gardens if we wanted to with this thing, but I don't know if that's gonna be it should be fine. Actually, I think what I'll do, I don't like that washer being on a crushed an angle like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hammer to it. I could grind it too, I guess, if I wanted to, but it'd be too hard to grind it. I'd have to grind it in the vise. I'll just see if I can mash it with the hammer. Get it flat again, so it would be a little more straighter. But yeah, that bolt, these bolts here are supposed to go for the teeth, but it seems to fit just fine. So that's all right. It ain't gonna matter. But the only thing I kind of worry about is that I'm gonna run out of wheels. Grinding wheel before I even get done. So if I run out of grinding wheel, I'll buy me another one, and then I'll also buy me a cutoff wheel for it too. It's on their hand tight for now. I don't even need, well, it's got this bearing in there, so this can, you can't extremely over tighten this either because you have to be able to it over. And I want to make these detachable, so I gotta keep them plenty loose. So, but yeah, look at how dirty my hand got already. Holy shit. Yeah, dirty hands. I love getting my hands dirty. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Well, unless I got cuts in them, which my right hand has got major cuts in it, so. And it looks like my phone's gonna get all crap. So I won't be able to, well, let me try. My thumb cut. I can't hold my phone very well. I'm not holding it very well, but getting cleaner now. I still got that scar in the nail. I'll probably have that there for quite some time yet, but honestly, guys, I didn't even bother taking a shower today because, well, I'm going to probably later tonight when I'm done working. The reason why I don't really shower when I get up right away, as most people would do, well, if you work in an office, but see, in an office, if you work in the office, you're not getting your hands shit, you know, so let me start a fresh video here. So, yeah. See, the reason why I haven't taken a shower yet was because I knew I was going to get myself dirty. And, hello. Just dirty hands. I could wash those in the sink easy, but I figured, too, I was going to probably get hit by sparks, and I have. And they're probably still stuck in my body somewhere. But it didn't burn or anything. It just hurt because of the steel. Because the red sparks, you know, that's just little bitsy pieces of steel. So I could have grounded down, I guess, this head too. It would have worked. I probably could have just retightened it again, and then grinded the head off. But I grinded the nut off, so. But you can see where else. It looked like she was starting to bend it though. when I was pounding on her. So I was kind of gnawing through it with the stupid handsaw or that stupid thing. Fuck the handsaw. I'm going to grind now. I'm going to grind the living shit out of this cultivator. So, I would love to take this thing apart, but then I don't want to put it back together and grind all this off. Grind it clean again and then paint it. Maybe someday when we're not using it anymore, I'll probably overhaul it because we'll probably want to keep it for looks. So, I should grind those teeth too. Get them clean again. Or I could just pull them in the ground. It would clean them up too. But fuck, anyways, guys, I think what I'm going to do... Well, maybe, I don't know. I kind of want to take this thing out. Well, I won't be able to do it quite yet, I guess. I guess I got a little time yet. We're thinking at the end of this month, or early next month, we should be just about done in the gardens. We already cleaned out the... Well, somewhat cleaned out the south garden. All we got left in there now is tomatoes. They're not quite done yet. So it'll be a little while yet, but we didn't think we were gonna get any corn. You know, corn. And shit, did we ever. The corn was looking kind of small, but I guess you gotta look further down. The corn's all at the bottom for some reason. I don't know why it's not up at the top, but... Oh hell, we must have gotten close to a dozen corn heads, you know. But my grandma didn't want any, and she didn't know if my uncle wanted any, so I just took them all for now. And I said, well, if he wants any, give me a holler, I'll bring over a couple for him then, or however many he wants. I haven't even... We picked that corn like 2 days ago, and I haven't even ate any of it yet. Fuck. Well, that one day it was so hot, and then I didn't want to do anything. And then the next day, I wasn't feeling the best, and so I didn't want to do anything. I'm feeling pretty good today, so maybe I'll try to shove some corn in my throat. And while I'm at it, I'll try to choke on it too, I guess. So I'm still debating how I'm going to get the grinder down into these guys. So what I'm thinking is I might just have to grind the heads off. I guess that would work too. We'll worry about it some other time. So I guess these bolts do fit. I didn't think they would, but because if you compare it, well, I guess this guy's been gnawed down too. Such a thin little guy compared to this big guy. Let's get that nut off so we can kind of compare it a little bit. Well, it's about the same, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a wee bit thinner, but that's probably because it's been wore down. These bolts do have thick threads on them, so it takes a while to gnaw through them. But see, this bolt here is so damn old. This is probably still the original bolt, I bet. I don't know. They still could have been the original ones. But I guess why replace them if they ain't broke? What the hell was that about? I heard a car go. It's just a Jeeper creeper. Aw, shit. Ugly fucking Jeep. I hate the newer Jeeps. They're so damn ugly. I like the older ones. Like the Wranglers, like the old Jeeps. I like them better. So, I don't think I've ever had my hands this fucking dirty before. Well, besides dirt, but this is like grease and weld stains and... So yeah, I did unplug the grinder. It's unplugged now because I got my top light plugged back in, but... So yeah, the main thing I want to know, guys, is how long will that wheel last? I mean, I can get me another one. I can probably... I'd rather just stick with Black & Decker wheels. Just to be on the safe side. I guess you can probably stick any kind in there as long as it fits to that hole. but I don't want to risk it. I'll let somebody else risk it, because it seems like when I do stuff, it comes off easy too. Shit. Because when I usually do stuff, like, say I put, well, let's say that there's a brand out there that made wheels. There is. There's quite a few actually, but well, let's just say Case IH made their own, okay? Which they don't, but I'm just saying as an example. If I stuck a Case IH blade on there, and that's a Black & Decker tool, the blade might freaking all the shit. That's the way it seems like things happen to me. So I'm just gonna stick with the brands. Like, I'll just stick a Black & Decker wheel on that. You guys will probably say, "Oh, it'll be fine. You could stick a Case IH wheel on there or something, you know." But yeah, I probably could. It would probably be a little cheaper too. But it's usually when I do things different, they blow up in my fucking face. So, because we're just bad luck people. So, I got an itch. Crap. So, I guess this to come off pretty good. My hands are a lot cleaner now. I did wash this damn rag, but it just didn't get any damn cleaner. I put Dawn on it, but it didn't do any good. You guys could probably throw it in the washing machine, but Mom doesn't want greasy shit in the washer, so. I was also going to buy a box of hand wipes. Well, they're like towels, but well, they're big, you know. But I think they got something in them where it helps to get the grease and shit off. You can get them from Northern Tools for about $50 or something like that. I can't quite remember what they were, but it was cheap, but then yet expensive too. But it's more reasonable at least. So we got a good nut yet. So, but I wanted to use these for the teeth, but I think I can get more. I'll probably try to get maybe. I don't want to get too many next month because I'm going to need all the money I can get for you know, for something else. I'm still debating on if I'll get that wheel or that other air grinder or not, but probably not now because I think that'll be just fine. I mean, it'll be quite some time yet before this electric grinder actually quits. It'll probably be many years, but see, if I had all the right bolts and just, you know, a few wheels, I could have this cultivator knocked out in about a couple of days. So, but yeah. So it does work. It does grind pretty damn good. So I got a new bolt in there. Fucking right. So I just want to replace. I think that one I could break out by hand because I think that's got a regular nut on it too, but it's an older one. Yeah. I think that I could break off. And then I got two more. I would have no, one more actually. Yeah. Then this guy down here, all I gotta do is grind him off, and I'm good. Then these wings can come off. But I'm not gonna take them off now because I don't think I'm gonna tear up my yard now. So I think I'll do it next year. To be honest. I don't know. We'll see, but I kind of want to get this thing in the garden before winter, and then pull it back up to the yard and manhandle it back into the shop again, and then fucking grind some more bolts off. Scratch my forehead. So grinding does work. Good. But usually when I do things, they never work. This motion sense light must be liking me now because I'm not even up near it. Like I'm over here, and that damn thing already turns on. There is a motion sense light on it, or a motion sensor, but it's not set up right. It's just mostly so when I put my hand here, it would turn on. But whatever, it's just been coming on early for me. But damn, did I ever make that nut small? Anybody want a slightly used nut? Slightly used. I grinded it clean. And then a slightly used bolt with a gnaw on there. No. She wouldn't be. Where's the junk pile? Over here. So, I put this back on the concrete and then take my big, wonderful hammer. And it's the same brand as these screwdrivers. And see if I can pound this fucker straight. If not, well, it's alright then. I guess I could grind the hump down too, but so then I gotta put it in the vise. Then I don't have a hard time grinding at it. I'd have to kind of keep turning it all the time. So yeah. So that works pretty good. So I only have, well, the one over there that I think I could get off with 2 wrenches. If I can't get it off with 2 wrenches, then I'll just grind it off. Grind the nut off. And we'll be okay then. If somebody could find me some wheels, I kind of would like to stick with this Black & Decker, but you know, motor's warm. Same, it's just been kind of chewed through now. She'd probably still work, I bet, but I just don't know how these things grind when they look like shit. So, but I guess it works. So, I think I showed you guys the numbers. I'm trying to see if I can get this blade to turn. See, there's the numbers down in there. If you guys can't see that, then I'll put it in the description or PM yours or reapply back to your comment with those numbers. But that's what they are. 4.5 inch by 1/4 inch by 7/8 inch, or however you look at that. 4/2, whatever, you know. I'm not even going to attempt to say all those numbers. It's too much for me. But you guys get it. I think I would probably buy another grinder wheel because I need the grinding wheels to sharpen my blades. And then I'll buy a cutoff wheel. And there was this guy. Sorry, man, I can't remember your name, but the guy that has the Duramax pickup. Nice truck, by the way. But you're telling me that I should have a like a Tractor Supply store or something like that sells these things. I do, yeah, I do. But some of them are kind of out of the way. You know, they're just so far away that it would take me a couple hours to get there. And Hardware Hank here, over there, damned if I know if they sell wheels because I've never bought wheels from them. I can ask. I can take that wheel in and be like, hey, do you got one like this? But yeah, I probably should because I got more than one hardware there. Hardware Hank. Then there's a couple of well, they're not worldwide, you know, like Hardware Hank's worldwide. But these two other hardwares are just like Hicktown hardwares, you know, just for around there. They're not global or anything. So yeah, so I had to start a fresh video. I hope I can upload that one. If not, I'll have to skip out that part then. But yeah, I do have some other sons of bitches, you know, that would probably. See, I bought this at Pamida. Well, it used to be called Pamida, but they changed it to a different name now. And that's where I got this at. Should have bought it, you know, like at an actual Black & Decker dealer. There's also that other company. Oh, that's like Tool Heaven. It's where I bought my chainsaw from. Acme Tools or whatever the hell they're called. Man, I love that fucking place. I was there that one day when I was going to get my farm boss. Damn, the walls are like a mile long. And all they fucking had was Black & Decker and just Deal-Well, whatever the hell they're called. Motherfucking tired. They just had a shitload of tools. I mean, when you go there, you're just like a damn kid in the candy store, you know. That's where I could buy my tools from too, but I do have a catalog by them. I haven't looked at it. I always want to buy my shit from Northern Tools because I can have it shipped to me. See, that company there, I don't think they would ship. You'd have to go pick it up yourself. Which I guess is fine too, but, you know. I I don't have. There's only one way I can get down to the cities, and that's with my sister, and she charges me a fortune for gas, which is, reasonable because it's such a long fucking drive. So even just for short places, she's got to rip me off. But it's fine, whatever. I don't give a shit anyway. So yeah, well, I haven't burned my shop down, and I was worried about. I guess it's all dried up now, but that WD-40 that I had putting on that old bolt that was in there, that was soaked in WD-40 and never burst into flames. That's what I was waiting for, but she never did, boys. She never did. So that's good then. I gotta wind this out so I can put it back on the son of a bitch. I was gonna get me another one of these C-clamps. This is I think a 4-inch. This one. I think it looks like a 4-inch. No shit, it's adjustable. But they had I think an 8-inch too. And you see, I'm slowly buying my tools. Probably didn't really need a C-clamp yet, but you might as well. I think this was only like 10 or 15 bucks. So I figured, why the hell not? Get it done and over with. I still can't go up there yet. So another investment well made. I haven't used it yet, but besides when I was trying to grind the nut off, that was the first time I ever used it. So yeah. Just put it back in its little. Oh, you're fucking kidding me! Come on. Put it back in its little. Whoa. Put it back in its little corner. As soon as I suck this thing all the way out, or in, or however you want to look at it, and hit the vise while I'm at it. There we go. Well, it's not on the right. Where are you? You cocksucker there. Turn it. Can't do it. There we go. Okay. Let's gently slide that over and fuck it up even more. Okay, I gotta do that with one hand, so screw that for now. So, yeah. I hear people talking. So, yeah, but I'm gonna probably take off for now and quit. Take my break, and then I guess try to find something to eat, and then come back out here and I guess work on the rest of that. I'm gonna try to pound this nut straight quick, and then slip that on, and then we should be good. So, but I'll make more videos of when I grind and stuff. So we should be getting my computer back pretty soon, anyways. And then I guess my light and stuff. I also ordered a pair of blue jeans off Northern Tools. They make clothes too, so I kind of need another. Well, this is still my good pair of pants, but I needed one more, so I went and bought me another one. And yeah. So yeah, I'll probably get my computer back next week sometime. Well, this week coming up. I'll have to get my sister over here. I'll have to try to reinstall my camera bullshit and stuff, and get my computer set it back up to the way I liked it. And then we should be good. But my light and my pants and my zip ties, and I think there was something else I ordered on there too, but I can't quite remember. Probably not, I don't know, but they'll be coming sometime this week coming up too. I was hoping Monday, but they think more like Wednesday, Thursday. so it's kind of a rip-off, but whatever, it's fine. Northern Tools ships by UPS only, so I like UPS. I like UPS a lot more than FedEx. But then yeah, I think they both suck either way. So yeah, but anyway guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna pound this nut straight, or this washer straight. See if that'll work. If not, then I'll just grind it, I guess, and then should be good to go. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the cultivator and stuff. So yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.